Hello everybody, welcome back to Russian Fishing 4 with Turlly6 Gaming. We're going to be at Copper Lake today, the new map for RF4, trying to catch some rares. Looks like we've got some lovely weather here. Alright, going to head down to the spot where I've caught the most rares. I feel like there was an update with RF4. So hopefully they didn't nerf it too bad. I'm not sure. And so if you look now, they've added some 7th anniversary tasks. You've got 59 days to complete these tasks. There's different rewards if you do get down here to stage. If you complete all stages, you will get a rod. You can get this reel as well for stage 7. This is a fishing line set. So again, it's kind of unique. A rare lantern, some honey mead, some alcohol, some chocolate. So, something we may try to do. Looks like it's mosquito, gibble, and balea. And then you got this one's mosquito or winding. This is balea. And then this is old bird. So again, different challenges there. If you're interested, check those out. Those are new with the last patch update, whatever. I did buy a rod stand. It's already going to be getting dark here, so let's drop down let's go and drop a lantern. So what a lot of people have been catching fish on, again, I haven't checked out Discord or anything recently, so we're going to do the cocos and cream, or the cream flavored white, depending on who you talk to. So we're going to do the cocos and cream with the cocoa nectar. I don't have a lot of them yet. And then I made a cream thing here. We'll use that. I've also got a different version over there. So I've got the clip set here at 10, which is not a very far clip. So on this setup, the second setup here, I've got banana flavor with banana strike, and I do have a little bit of banana flavored left for the part of PVA. And then we'll do a third. The third one we'll do is a wild card here. I've got pop-ups on it, so we'll play around with that. Right now I've got banana on there, but let's switch that up. Let's try the caramel, and then we'll do something sweet. I don't know if we want the white chocolate or the wild honey. Let's try the wild honey. This has got, that's corn. So let's go no PVA. Already got one here, which is not a bad thing. Looks like just a mirror here. Still got a little bit of happy hour left over from earlier. Probably not a lot. Hope everybody's doing well. So again, I appreciate you stopping by the channel. We got the rain coming down. The rain just sounds like white noise to me. When it's raining like this, you're not going to be able to do much with your comfort. A lot of people in this game, you don't have to eat. I usually do. But when it's rainy, it's really almost impossible to keep that, if not impossible, to keep that comfort level high. So, you just got to look at that red bar and panic. Starting out here at night might not be the best thing. I'm hoping we get a few fish. Bite rate in general does tend to go down at night. At this lake, I have been catching quite a bit of bream at night. And it seems like there's more times than not there is a cafe order for it. So something to think about as well. Typically it's garlic dough, but I've been doing better at this lake overall for me personally with pea porridge. So maybe that's something we can try here in a minute if we're not getting anything. With our third, wild card rod, the Hail Mary rod, something a little different there. Wild card's got a fish here. Doesn't seem to be very big. Crucian. Let's go ahead and switch this over to loop rig. Let's go pea porridge. I don't think it's gonna. So one of the things you can do with PVA is if you look at regular bream mix, like, hey, what is in regular bream mix, right? It'll show you pearl barley, millet, anise oil, maggots, whatever. So then you can craft a dry mix. We can call this bream. And we can say, I don't have any millet, so I'm going to use this. Just regular feed. And then, what did we say? Maggots. If you know the alphabet, it does help you a little bit. There's some millet there. was some maggots. There was some peas. I couldn't remember the oil. What was the oil? Really can't remember the oil. I think it was, what, it was an anise oil? I can't remember, I'll be honest with you. So we'll make that. For some reason, I don't know if that's the right. I can't remember the oil, and that really bothers me. You can write it down. It's probably the smartest thing to do versus what I did. Yeah, it was. So I remembered it was. So. All right, so we got that out with pea porridge. We made a little bream mix. We'll see if we can catch a few bream here at night. Keep some fish going. Keep some silver coming in. I have not really done a lot of bream fishing at this spot, but I have. There's a spot near the middle that I've caught quite a few. So. But that's a quick little trick if you're not sure what to put in your mix. You can kind of use it as a guide of this is the default mix. You're just making it a little more complicated than that. Layering it up a little bit. again, there was some sort of update or because I had to update it when I went to play it this morning, so I'm not sure of all the changes. Hopefully it doesn't affect the fishing too much. So I have caught this is not all. This is not going to be all the fish here, but I have no trophies here of anything on this list. I have not caught the Super Freak. I have caught the Dinks Mirror and the Dinks Linear. I've caught the F1. I've caught the Hai Itsuri, Kohaku. I have not caught the Silent K Tench. I've caught this. I've caught the orange. The red. Oh, that's Red Starvis. That's not here. Oops. That's at crap. I forgot the name of the lake. But yeah, so I don't have this one. So we're still missing a few. Oh, I think we had fish. We still got a fish. Little roach. The postman always rings the doorbell twice. Come on, take it. Like a F1, all right. Not, still haven't. I'd like to get a trophy of those, but we'll take it. Sounded like I got a bite immediately, but that third rod seems to be doing its job, getting some action here. The bream will bite pretty solid up to about 9 a.m. So after that, we'll switch it back over to something, back to a pop-up. Try some random stuff. Getting some small ones here. Getting some roach. That might be because of the mix. I'm not sure. Not getting any bream though. A little disappointing. Looks like the rain has stopped. We'll drink us a tea there, try to get our comfort level up a little bit. a little bit more size to it. Nothing crazy. Just a common. That's unfortunate. Wasted a PVA there. Alright, middle rod here. I think this might be the first fish on it. Now, yeah, I guess if we get a fish, because we haven't got them yet. Oh, there we go. Now we got them. I guess as long as we get them in. So we got a little Oregon here. Unfortunately, it wasn't very big. That might have been a little loud. Alright, up to 7 markers here pretty quick. 1 rare. I don't know, 2 rares. We'll count the F1 rare. This is not even a marker though, so I really didn't even need to keep that. That's probably going to sell for pennies. It's all good. We got room in the keep net. If it comes down to it, I can just let it go. I don't think that'd be the least of my problems. If we have that problem, that's a good problem to have. Alright, after this fish, we'll go ahead and switch off the bream concoction there. We'll go back to pop-ups and see if we can get something. Some rares. Hopefully we can get a fish out of it first. Alright. The roach possibly here, looks like. Oh, it's an eye. Okay. Alright, so what you can do is you can look at the records and ratings for copper. I usually look at USA because that's the region I'm in. And since we haven't caught one of these, let's take a look here. So it looks like Tutti Frutti pop-ups and Tutti Frutti red. Not sure if we've got those. Not sure. I do got a Tutti Frutti setup, but I'm not sure if I can do corn and that. So let's take a look here. So we want one artificial corn and one pop-up. Looks like they were doing Tutti Frutti, red. Well, Tutti Frutti. We've got two of them. That's all we got. And then we've got the Tutti Frutti red. Nope, we've got the yellow. That's what we're going to go with. We've only got 9 of those. We don't have very many. We've got Tutti Frutti. I don't know which ones. There's the Mad Myers and the Helen Van Zant, and then I do have a Tutti Frutti mix that I made, which is a bunch of Tutti Frutti feeds. So let's try it. Let's see. Oh. Okay, we're getting some action on the Tutti Frutti here. Unfortunately, we don't have a a lot of it, but we can try to buy more. But I'd rather use what I got than cheap like that. I spent all my money for new reels and new gear here. Really, literally just spent $20,000, and I wanted to buy the other rod stand. I just couldn't do it. I felt like it was more important to have the reels and the rods. So, just heartbreaking, buyer's remorse when you spend all your money, then you're mad about it. You know, just play the game, have fun, make silver. A lot of people try to save it up, which is, again, that's what's nice about video games. Do whatever you want. I spent it. It's too late. Now I can only catch more fish to sell. Alright, unfortunately not a rare. Just a mirror. 6 kg. Thought we got a little bite on Tootie, but it stopped. It's unfortunate. Another common. It seems like I don't remember catching 2 of those in a day, so maybe that's, unfortunately, that might be new with the update. Maybe more commons. I'm not sure. Hope not. I don't mind catching them if they're decent size. I think the mirror's got to be 25 for a trophy. The commons are 20. I did catch my biggest mirror on this map, which was 20. Not a trophy. Again, for mirrors, I'm pretty sure they got to be 25. So. Coming up on that 12 million XP. Need 19 for level 40. Level 40 is kind of the unofficial cap. I think it goes up, I don't know, I want to say it's like 40 million or something crazy to go to 41. It doesn't follow the normal schedule of inclination there, but we'll see. Once we get there, we'll take a look at it. Again, a lot of it is some people choose to grind. I think play the game as much as you are having fun playing the game. If you burn yourself out and you quit the game for 3 years, then that's not helping you. So you can burn yourself out. Trust me, I think we've all done it. got all excited about the Tutti Frutti bite, but then it just stopped. And if I reel it in, I guess I'll lose the. I will lose a. Sometimes I feel like rethrowing it. I'll lose a PVA, but I got plenty of that. Shouldn't lose a boilie. Let's reset that RNG on that reel. We may need to switch up our random rod here. I don't think we have any other Tutti Frutti. We got corn, sweet corn. What else we got here? I don't know if we got any more corn. We got some black currant purple. Let's see, what do we got that goes with that? We got any? No? Okay. We got some king crab. We got some crab corn, only a couple of them there. Crab and fish. Let's take this off. Try some random stuff, see if we can get some prizes. Some surprises. Probably safe to dig. Looking for a good spot for chafers. Right here in the shade. Oh. The worst dig ever. You saw it here first. All right, let's keep switching up our random rod here. Let's make this a little less, well, we want that, but let's make this a little less complicated. Let's just do either a pop-up or corn. So let's do pop-ups. So we got the cocos and cream. That might not be bad. Banana. Vanilla. We got quite a bit of vanilla. We got the tuna and pepper, the sweet cream, the sweet corn. Let's try the sweet cream. And then let's try this little setup here. That's got coconut cream, regular cream. Let's just do that. Okay. So we got a couple commons, non-marker, rare, couple decent mirrors, nothing crazy, an eye, one F1, it's not horrible, a couple roach, a couple commons. So again, I spent 20K silver, and since then I've earned back about 500. So I spent all my money down to about 4K. Started off pretty fast, pretty furious, and it's kind of died off here. Again, there was an update. It's unfortunate, but it may seems like it does change a lot of things. People get dialed in. I'll be the first to admit that I have not had this great success at this lake, but I have caught some nice fish. But I haven't made, I haven't had the keep net over 1,000 silver. So we'll have to see. Maybe we'll start working on the challenge there, the anniversary challenge. Maybe we'll start working on this. That's a trophy. That's a winding. And a rough at mosquito. So we may want to try those. But again, I spent a lot of money on the setups here to try to another thing you can do is relog. Sometimes that makes a difference. Sometimes it's just changing spots. We can go over and try the corner over here. You won't lose your light if you leave it there. Let's up our clip to 15 or 16. I don't know what it should be over here. I'm not sure if I've even seen anybody fish over here. I have fished over here with just regular dough baits. No whammies, big bucks. Patience is not my strong suit. my goodness. All right. All right, got a little tench there. All right, let's just see if we can do some pea porridge. I don't like how it backs you up with this rod stand. I think it probably did it with the rods too, but I just don't remember it as much. It backs you up like a whole 2 steps. Just let me pick it up wherever I'm standing there, gang. Alright, so let's just do some kind of sweet dough or a honey dough. Let's look at oh my goodness, it did it again to me. trying to get used to the rod pods here, but so far a little frustrated. Alright, little bream. The 1 kg is what we need usually for the cafe order, so we'll take it. Oh crap. Then it backs you up and rips the whole line out of the water. I don't like that. Frustrating. Even though it's my fault. Officially. Another little tench there. On there. Okay. It's a nice bream. that was a nice spring, 3.8. I want a couple more at 1 to see if we can get a cafe order, but a trophy bream is like 4 something. I don't know if it's exactly 4, but if it's exactly 4, I just got trolled. Comment below if you know how big a trophy bream is. I mean, I have a trophy. That was 5.3, so maybe a trophy's 5. Maybe a trophy is 5, so maybe I wasn't trolled. Guys, I got other videos on the channel as well. If there's something you would like to see more of, something I've played a while ago, let me know. The good thing about nowadays, current times versus when I started gaming, a lot of stuff's digital, so it's already in your library. You don't have to go look for a disc. Like days gone past. Oh. Go ahead and give me a trophy bream. Quit playing around. Come on, take it. Alright, another 1 kg bream. We need one more of those in case there's a cafe order. This one seems small. Yeah. Very. Alright, little small dinks. I need to keep that. All right. This is on the honey dough or the tench with the tench mix. Come on, man, pick it up. What are you doing? Thank you for being a slacker. Should not be that difficult to lift a small tench out of the water. Guys, I'm going to use the restroom really quick. I'll be right back. Hopefully we'll have a fish on here when I get back. Getting some bites on the honey dough. Honey dough. We need the tench with the silent K. Feel like he's on there, but I'm not sure. Crucian. What are they catching the tench on that we don't have? Banana. Cocos and cream. Cocoa and cream white. Banana. Cocos and cream. Cocos and cream 16. Let's see, what do we want to use here? Let's see. I want to use corn or boilies. Let's try corn. Yeah, what corn do we want to use? Alright, let's see. We want to try the banana flavor. Abstract. We got one piece left. We'll try to use it. Give it a few more minutes here so we can get a few more fish, then we'll go sell our fish. I don't think we might have a Bream Cafe order, which will help. We probably do not without our big one, but it still may be worth it to do that. It still may be worth it to do that. Still may be worth it. Who knows? We'll have to look at what it sells for by itself. Still, usually the cafe order. I mean, you do got to check because sometimes the fish itself is worth more than the cafe order. You at least got to be aware of the possibility before you sell it in the cafe order. Just like you don't want to sell your fish before you check the cafe order, just in case. Just like here, sometimes there's cafe orders on non-marker crucians. They're not big silver, but it's still a lot more than if you try to sell a fish, a non-marker crucian. A non-marker crucian order might be 14 silver, which is pretty good compared to 3 cents. Yeah, we're at an hour and 44, so we started off with a pretty much rainy night, looks like. So let's see. Let's finish out the rest of the daylight here, see if we can get anything. I'd like to have gotten one more kg tench, but a bream. But we've got quite a few tench. We just don't have the special one. We don't have anything big. I'm not sure what kind of silver those are going to be worth. Alright guys, let's go ahead and sell our fish here. Again, I don't think it's going to be very impressive. But coming up on a couple hours here. I don't want to go into my next happy hour, which will be at 8 o'clock my time. So I want to save that for the start of the next trip, especially since I feel like it's died off here. So let's check what we got. Had a couple of those, but not enough. Not enough. Had this. Let's take that 15. Here's a good example. 2 non-marker Chinese sleepers is worth $5.85. I think these might be markers. I'm not sure, but again, these are small. I think these are maybe non-markers, and these are markers. So perch. I mean, so let's see how we got here. Let's do by price. The non-markers, I knew they were not going to be anything. The F1 was the best. Unfortunately, you know, just didn't get a lot of anything. 117 plus the 1 cafe order there, so about 132. Not great at all. Still trying to figure it out, obviously, but I appreciate you guys stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Leave a like. It does help me out, and I do appreciate it. And as always, until next time, have fun gaming. I'm out of here.